DJ will be in the mix.
Hello, this is Zimdycar.com's Rick Ravon reporting from the Nazareth Speedway in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, where the Zimdy boys raced this past weekend 175 laps around this not quite mile oval. After an 18-race winless drought dating all the way back to the 2008 summer season, the mighty Mayuki Ishikawa returned to form at Nazareth Speedway with a stunning victory in his return to Zimdycar racing. Nazareth Speedway is a bit of a curiosity in the racing world. The track has 3 defined turns, all 3 of which are unique in and of themselves. Turn 1 is a quick jink to the left, while Turn 2 is a wide, almost flat-out turn, followed up quickly by Turn 3, the big breaking point of the track. This week, the Zimdycar Series made a special stop at Nazareth on its way to concluding the 2009 winter Zimdycar season. The .975-mile oval saw the competitive returns of defending champion Savatz, who qualified on pole position for his home race, and former Zimdycar champion Mayuki Ishikawa. The race started very much the opposite of what many drivers expected. There were no cautions in the early stages of the race, and all drivers survived until the first caution on lap 31, when newcomer Butch Davis misjudged the Turn 3 entry while battling for the lead with DNA NR1, sending both cars into the guardrail. Davis would continue on to the pits, where he would park his car for the remainder of the event, and DNA's title hopes took a slight blow as he was unfortunately scored with a rare DNF result. With the 2 frontrunners out of the race, the focus on the first round of pit stops would then turn to returning DMS racing driver Ishikawa and reigning champion Savatz. The cars left on the lead lap would duck in for a splash of fuel and tires. Ishikawa, however, made the most out of his stop and beat Savatz out of the pits, drag racing DMS racing teammate and championship hopeful Marco to the line, with Savatz leaving the pits in 3rd spot. The remainder of the race quickly became what would be called one of the most exciting races in Zimdycar history, as Savatz made quick work of Marco on the restart and then went mano a mano with Ishikawa for almost all of the remaining 135 laps. The two would trade the top spot several times. The racing was magnificent, and it truly was a duel worthy of remembrance. Ishikawa still with the lead. Savatz is just sitting there, dogging him. Slower traffic is a factor right here as they come out of Turn 2 once again. Craig R.J. Chester moves out of the way politely, and Ishikawa maintains the lead, but Savatz down to the inside, looking down low. Across the start-finish line, side by side, it looks like Savatz is going to take the lead. Still side by side in turn number 2. Look at this, Mayuki up high, and Ishikawa holds on to the lead. What a charge by Savatz, and what a save by Mayuki Ishikawa. He saves the lead. Savatz sticks it right under the rear wing of Ishikawa once again. He's not going anywhere. He says, Mayuki, I'm sitting right here. See me in your mirrors? Once again, down into turn 3. Savatz is still right there. Ishikawa doing everything he possibly can to hold on to that lead. Savatz looks to the outside. Still can't get the job done. Ishikawa is just a machine. Savatz is looking everywhere. Again on the outside, coming off of turn number 2. Oh, right up against the wall. Side by side in turn 3 once again. This is the fight for the lead. This has been going on for the last 80 laps, people. Savatz finally, it looks like he's got it on the outside. Savatz takes the lead. On the outside, he finally got the job done. And now Ishikawa drops back to 2nd place. This is unbelievable. What a fight. In the process of their intense battle on lap 120, Savatz got a run on Ishikawa at the exit of turn 2. Having misjudged his position slightly, he made brief contact and actually spun the leading car of Ishikawa. However, quick reflexes and masterful driving saved Mayuki from damage, and a very sportsmanly move from Savatz to back off and return the lead to Mayuki following the incident allowed the race to continue uninterrupted. The race would, however, ultimately be decided on pit stops. The final stop of the race came under green, as the leaders Ishikawa and Savatz pitted together. Ishikawa was in and out in a flash, taking a large advantage over Savatz. Mayuki would go on to win the race unchallenged, with Savatz 2.9 seconds behind, taking his 5th career Zimdycar Series victory and ending an 18-race winless drought spanning almost 2 whole seasons. DMS racing teammate Marco would finish a distant 3rd at the tail end of the lead lap and took the largest points lead since Kentucky, with 15 markers separating himself and teammate DNA and R1. With 3 rounds left in the championship, it has become a 2-horse race, Marco and DNA. The Zimdycar Series is now Ohio-bound as they make their inaugural stop at the Burke Lakefront Airport in Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland is a racetrack that has hosted Indy-style cars for several years now, and its fast, sweeping complexion has made it a favorite stop of many drivers. DNA appears to be the favorite to win this race as he has been the most consistent on road courses this season, but Marco is learning quickly. With Savatz back, who knows? 2 ovals followed this, and Cleveland could very well play a huge role in deciding who wins the title and who goes home empty-handed. Tune in next week to catch what could very well be the greatest road course race in Zimdycar history. Thank God that's over with. Oh, God.